Hello everyone and welcome to another Hearthstone video. And today we'll be doing some ranks. It's the last day of the season, so I thought, well, let's try one of these decks, see if we can get to Diamond 5. And we're on a massive winning streak. We're doing a new deck, which is also another Prince Renathal deck. I just love that card. Makes it so much more fun having 40 cards in your deck. I don't care what people say, that you don't have the consistency. But ironically, this is an extremely consistent deck. As you can see over here, I've got a 6-to-1 win rate. Yep. Oh, and straight off we draw the Prestor. Okay, so I'll explain to you how this deck works in a minute. Right, so the idea is you want to draw Lady Prestor as the win condition of the deck. Basically, you've got lots of cheap minions in the deck which can deal with aggro, which is important, which is what I like. Aha, okay. And we are basically going to go hunting for... Ooh. This is a very interesting start. Okay, let's put a Trog down. Yeah. So we've got a Trog and a Peasant. That could be quite hard for him to deal with. Okay. So if we put another Trog down, he's going to have to deal with them simultaneously. Okay, so the idea of the deck is play Prestor. All these very cheap minions turn into dragons. Hopefully get Kazakuzan, or hopefully we'll get some of the fireworks with other dragons you can get. We can actually steal the... So that gives us lots of drugs now. Right. The thing which makes this deck playable is this card over here. Draw your highest cost card, and that draws us Prestor, and as you see it also draws a Scuff if Prestor's already drawn. Right, now we don't want to draw any more cards. We don't want to draw any more cards until we've done Prestor. Okay, okay. It's fine. So yeah, now, right, yeah, so the consistency of this deck is based on the fact, so let's get this out already. So this will give us enough mana to play Prestor next time. We may as well play this, I guess. Any downside to this? And maybe we want to hold it in case we get composting. We can draw us an extra card, possibly. Yeah. So the idea of the deck is obviously Prestor and obviously Wild Heart Guff. We've got both of them, so we've got a very high chance of winning now. Oh right, that's fantastic. So he could be trying to cancel out my Prestor, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this. Yep. So we're going to play this and this. We have to put the Prestor off one turn. Get a mana crystal. We'll get this and this. Yeah, so he wanted to cancel out my Prestor there with this, because it's coming 10-6. Hopefully that'll make a bit more work of him. Yeah, so the cards we've got to draw Prestor and White Heart Guff are basically Capture Cold Tooth Mine. We've got two of them. Draw the highest cost card in the deck. And we've got to, if we don't draw these, so that's 2 cards, and we don't draw either of these, that's 4 cards. So we've got 2 other cards which can draw them, which are Jerry Carpenter. So there's 6 ways of drawing all of this. Alright, that's really awkward. I want to get the Prestor out. I'll just play one of them. At the start of your turn, take 1 damage. Start of turn, take 2 damage. I guess we play this one then. Interesting. It's obviously ramping, isn't it? Okay. Right, so we're playing against a stopwatch here. We can't keep taking this damage. So we're taking 3 already. Okay, so we've got a heal, which is fantastic. Kazakuzan. We could draw all our spells. It's a tricky one. So what do we just play? Discover a dragon. Oh, this is dredge. Ah, so we've got the other dredge, that's fine, so we'll take this then. We've got the other dredge, so we're okay. Do we ramp up here? I'm not sure we should have done that. Actually, never mind. Now this is where it can get fun. Ooh, so we know we can dredge up the Kazakuzan, that's good to know. So as we play this, get a cheap spell. So the cheapest card in our deck is going to be Innovate or a random Murloc Tiny Fin transformed into Dragon. Now you can actually do some crazy things where you get a group of different types of dragons. I had a game where I played Murazan to copy my opponent's Bram Bromspear and just killed him with loads of these. Okay. We really got to play these every turn. It's just way too much damage. Hopefully soon it won't make much of a difference.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Not the most useful. Oh, did that one. Okay. So I think we're going to go for the composting here. Oh, no. We can't do composting here, that's ridiculous. Yeah, because we're going to have a full hand. Alright, never mind. This is Battle Cry. I don't care about him healing up, that's fine. We played, how many dragons we played so far? Okay. So this does 5 damage now. Ah, it's a shame. Let's get the Kazakuzan first. We need one more dragon.
This must be the way.
Oh, that's nice. Very good.
Looks like I'm here just in time.
Yeah, beautiful. So I don't mind burning cards now, so I'm just going to draw a card so you can't keep putting stuff in my deck. So I've got 14 cards left, my hand's full. There's no point putting any what's it called in. I may as well play this. Get another dragon. Why not? 0-cost dragon. Oh, that's a really good one. That is fantastic. So we can actually win the game next turn, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells. 5 times 4 is 20 damage we can do here. We get Kazakuzan, it can be even better. Let's do Kazakuzan first. Okay, we'll take that. Spyglass, okay. Boombots I think are a bit better than Disintegration. And Wax Rage, he's probably done. No, we'll go for that. It's fine. Right, now we draw a minion. So we'll play this.
This must be the way.
Nice. Okay. So we do this now, yeah.
Looks like I'm here just in time.
Okay, I hope we caught all of that. I'm just trying to clear as much of the boards as I can. Now. That does a lot of damage. And now I've got Embers of Ragnaros to finish. I hope you got all of that. I played it very quickly in the end. Yeah, so I was trying to play as many spells as I could, plus the composting thrown in the middle, to do as much damage to the minions, with low health minions. This shouldn't help him. I should be fine here. This does reduce the cost of everything in his hand by a bit. Remember, I've got a second Ragnaros here. I'm full health as well, basically, which is also very, very good. And that's it. That's 24 damage. He's only got 23. He's got 23 health. So he's got to hope he draws one of these, what's it called? Yeah, he did. It's a shame. As long as he doesn't draw another one, I'm okay. Okay. Never mind. We've got 2 of these. Ooh. See what we get from this. Can we kill him with his own card? Ooh. Ooh. I think we can. I think this is game over. Right. Do you all spot the play? Embers of Ragnaros after I've cleared the board with these bombs. Boom. And if I don't kill him straight off, which it doesn't look like I have, Embers of Ragnaros finishes the game. There you go. Yes, as I say, so Jerry Carpenter, 2 cards, which can get me into the chain of my win condition. Draw me this. There's another 2 cards which I could draw without the Jerry Rigs. It's 4 cards. 5 cards Lady Prestor. So I've got 5 out of my 40 cards. It's a 1 in 8 chance every turn. Obviously it becomes 1 in 7, 1 in 6 as the game goes on, because there's less cards to draw. So it's like 5 in, let's say it goes down to 30, so it's 5 in 30, which is 1 in 6. But also I've got a chance of drawing Wild Heart Guff, or sometimes both. Got the Peasant, which can draw us cards, help us get a bit quicker through the draw, through the deck, and also composting. So we've got about 10 cards which are very useful to get to our win condition. 2 Peasants, 2 Captured Cultist Mines, 2 Compostings, 2 Jerry Carpenters, and you've got of course Prestor and Wild Heart Guff. So that means there's a 1 in 4 chance each turn of drawing something very useful, which gets us onto that dragon craziness. So this game was a win through Kazakuzan. So let's see how we do in the next game. 7-1, so 88% win rate. It's pretty nice. So this deck is not my own deck. I have to, you know, make sure you realize that. This is from Nohandsgamer, one of my favorite players. Just check out his YouTube channel. So yeah, so he came up with this idea. I mean, he was on the same idea as me with the resurrecting Kazakuzan, but he's done it very differently with Prestor, which is really clever. Having the very cheap minions. I don't think we keep any of these. No, I want to mulligan. The other thing is, sometimes if you've got 4 cards, you could take Moonlit Guidance. That could give you one of your key cards. It's Discovery. We've got 3 chances of getting your 1 in 4 card. So to not get it, it's going to have to be 27 and 64. So yeah, I think we take this. Okay, so we're unlucky so far. The innovates could be useful. So we've got more than a 1 in 2 chance of drawing Wild Heart Guff or Prestor. Okay, so this could be very important here. So we definitely want to dominate the board with minions now. Okay, the question is, when do we do this? Okay. Let's put this on next turn. And we got the guff, good. I snatch took that, maybe I shouldn't have. But next turn I can start ramping up. I've got this very important card against Murlocs. If he starts buffing up his Murlocs crazily, then Smothering Starfish can just take away the enchantments. It's 1 enchantment. Not that many enchantments yet. So I'm actually gonna try removing the 4-3. 4-3. And the nice thing is I start with 40 health, which can actually help me. So I coin out Guff, coin out Ramp. Okay, well this is going to help me a lot actually. So he's only got 2 cards left, so let's just hope he doesn't have the card which draws lots of Murlocs. If he does, maybe I could play that. Okay. I'm not going to use the other one yet. Yeah, this is going to be a very close game, I think. Okay, right, I think we need to use our silence now. Yeah. Unless we're dead. Are we dead? We're very close to dead. My goodness. I think we might be dead here. It's 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. My goodness. How obnoxious. That doesn't do anything. Never mind. Yeah, it doesn't help me. Yeah, I can't draw any cards. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, Murloc Shaman's a bit too fast. If I had Prestor, then I had another card draw. Maybe that would have been okay. Yeah. So we got the guff without too much of a problem. Even as awkward, that was a bad starting hand. We didn't get any of our key cards. And it was against one of the most aggressive, if not the most aggressive decks in the meta at the moment. Murloc Shaman, which completely runs over most slow decks. Especially Druid, who doesn't have mass removal. Maybe we should put that... no, we can't put that Defile minion in. You know, the one which does 1 damage to all minions and then does it again if any dies.
Malfurion versus Leandrin. My blade burns with holy fire.
I must protect the wild.
We... don't know. Let me think. We're definitely keeping that, that's the question. Question is, am I going to keep this or not? Paladin's usually a slower deck, except Mech Paladin can be pretty, well, not very, but pretty fast.
I see you brought
Ah, it's a Renathal. So this is going to be tricky. If he gets his, excuse me. If he gets his, what's it called? What's that card called?
You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
So right now, order is very important here. The next card you draw costs 2. So if I play this on turn 4, and then I play that straight away, my Prestor's going to cost 1 less.
You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
I want to keep this alive. So next turn I play this into this. That gets me 5 cost Prestor. And 6 on it. The man doesn't work out perfectly, but it's fine. Oh my goodness. So it's a... Is this my deck? Are they actually playing my deck? They might be playing my deck. My idea was to play... Okay, 1 minute. I want to preserve this a bit. No, I think we go for our own win condition. We ignore the other win condition. Alright, whatever. Can't do much. It's unfortunate. I mean, one idea is silencing all minions so this survives the one. It's just not worth it. Our win condition's too important. If you pick some very powerful death rattles, we can silence them. Okay, that's not, I think nothing too scary. Okay, so we play this straight away.
Show these mortals your true forms.
Now, besides burgled cards, which he pretty much is playing, maybe I should look up my own deck list. That'd be interesting.
Intel acquired. Just no one. Not even me.
I seem to have lost the surface.
What is it?
Learn your place.
Put your faith in the light.
Right, now we've got a big decision. Do we silence this? Do we silence this? Just so he doesn't get the weapon. I think we have to. Just too much damage, I think. Let's draw our spells while we're at it. And then we'll draw our Guffer next turn.
Time waits for no one.
Learn your place.
I think I played that slightly wrong there. Oh no, I didn't. That's fine. Okay. It's unfortunate we're using our silence on that, but we've got Guff just in time for 10 mana. This is literally my deck so far. The Krabateur, that was my inclusion. Some people on my the comment section said, why are you putting Krabateur in? It's not necessary, it's not part of the burgle package, but I said, it's a good card. Kills that, kills that. Okay, the damage is not scaring me too much yet, because I know I've got these dragons coming. Let's see if we can draw a good one. My goodness, that's what we'd like to see. See, this is an amazing card, the Murloc. So let's do this first, because this gives us an extra mana. Now Murloc doesn't get rid of my hero power, it just gives me the weapon, which... Okay, mana crystal, Murloc. And because it's not battle cry, a bit frustrating because the numbers don't quite work out here.
Smell you. High five. Rope's burning again.
I think this is the most efficient way of doing it. I think we leave it like that. So that's what Murloc could do. We've done some incredibly crazy stuff with Murloc, and there's a few key dragons which you have to look out for. Obviously Kazakuzan is very key. That's kind of our late game win condition, but we can win with things like Murloc stealing like critical cards.
No one crosses the unknown.
Oh no. No, what was the last card I played? Was it Murloc? It might have been the Murloc. We'll be really careful here. I've always got to be careful not to play anything too good. take this.
Good explorer comes prepared.
There's a Kazakuzan. This can help. Expensive. Could just play this as is. So some type of definitely not playing the Kazakuzan.
That rope's burning again.
I'm gonna play this. If he really wants to get a sleepy dragon, be my guest. It's going to take up his whole... Okay. Okay. So now, Kazakuzan. There's a new one. We could throw everything against this, I guess. And then actually start to try clearing the sport. If this costs 0, I may as well play it now. 2, 4. I want to kill this off. I'm not going to be able to. So I may as well keep it a high health total then. That's frustrating. So he's played the Murloc. Kill this off. I don't want him to get another copy. Oh no 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 no! Come on, quick 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 quick! Canopy, yeah. Match Razor, yes, 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 and yes. Okay, 10 damage. What can you do with that? Oh, don't tell me he's got lethal. Please don't tell me he's got lethal. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we've got a lot of tools to work with here. Oh my goodness. If that's his test grey main, we may be okay. Do we take the one which restores health? Right, okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so that's fine. That's this.
This must be the way.
Oh, this is 12 damage to face here. I think we play this safe. I just hope he doesn't have a shadow step for this. He didn't use it last turn, so no reason to think that he does have it.
That rope's burning again.
Do that. Can he get 11 damage through here? That could be what he's looking for. Oh, this is so scary. Playing against my own deck. Ah, I'm surprised he didn't shadow step the test grey, man. I've actually got lethal showing on board too, which is nice. And we include the fact that I've got Ragnaros. Oh wow. Okay. 5, 6. If he's got 6 attacking minions surviving, I think one of my taunts survives. Oh my goodness, that was lucky. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay,
Trust no one, not even me.
okay. Embers of Ragnaros. Okay, I think we just do this. Seven cards left. Let's draw. Okay. May as well do this. Okay. I'm sure I could have played that more precisely. Okay, here we go. Pyroblast? I don't know. You could have optimized that play for sure, you know, in ordering, but I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. He either gets through these taunts or he doesn't. 3 mana, there's nothing which can do 3 mana. Yeah, we'll play.
We honor the Earth Mother.
Yeah, it's game over.
I got soul shards to fear.
I just remove any minions he puts down and I go for Ragnaros.
This must be the way.
There you go. Yay! Nice. There you go. Yeah, very nice to see people playing my deck. I wonder if it's showing up on HS replay. I'm just gonna look it up very quickly. Just replay. Alright, let's get the next game started while we're waiting. Just seeing whether my deck actually comes up. So looking for Rogue. Thief Rogue. We're looking for Renathal. Prince Renathal in Burgle Rogue. Still doesn't exist. Okay. So it's nice to see that as people are starting to play my deck.
I must protect
We got Presto straight away, which is nice. Priest. It could be that Swarm Priest thing. I think we still go for our win condition here. Let's see if we can get the guff as well. Okay.
I see you brought guests.
Okay. It's Quest Priest. It's not under too much pressure, but still got to get things moving. The Kazakuzan can win. If he's got a Mutanus, that can mess me up, but we won't be able to play it.
My thanks to you.
Let's see if we could get a guff here. No. Maybe that's the most useful. Let's give me discount on the card, I guess. So turn 4, I'm gonna coin this out unless I draw a guff.
Spectacular.
I don't want to be hitting face.
Strictly.
Next time we get Presto. If he plays one of his key, what's it called, cards?
What do I take?
I guess a 2 cast. So he needs a 3 and a 4.
Spectacular.
Draw that of all things. Let's get the Prestor out straight away, since that is the whole point of the deck. I'm just sending everything face. We don't quite walk into Zyrella yet without him having to trade that off. It's nice to get the Zyrella out. We've got more important minions to deal with. Oh wow, okay, and the squirrel survived. So that's a bit annoying. He heals that up. May as well play this. These 2 minions I can play with the composting. I need to. What's that? Oh, okay. It's alright, so when he gets his card which draws a what's it called? Okay. Still waiting for key cards here. Wild Hot Guff. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I could silence that if I really need to. Okay, so Wild Hot Guff, the 2 jerry rigs, the 2 captured tooth mines, aquatic form, okay, that's interesting. Let's see what he does with this first. You can't kill that off. Now, if he doesn't get rid of this, then I just composting this and I draw a bunch of cards.
Spectacular. Spectacular.
Okay, interesting. That was a very big mistake if you ask me. So let's work this out. I want to kill that. Let's kill this off first. Silence everything. Yep. Compost. Oh, and of course, the Nixie becomes an 8-8. One minute, so if I do 14 damage, she's got 14 left. It's another 8 damage. I can actually threaten lethal. And, yeah. They don't have lethal in their hand, generally. This deck doesn't have reach. Might have a big buff. It's not going to do an extra 15 damage, so I should be fine here. Right, and I've got my trump card there. Extra 8 damage from hand. So this is going to be Zyrella turn. Be a shame, Nice to have a quick win. Okay. That's not Zyrella type play there.
Those we love are never truly lost.
Ah, 1 minute. Does that count? It does count. It does count. Well, who would have thought? It does count. I just thought that doesn't count. But, anyway. Okay, I definitely want to play this. Okay, this replaces itself, so we may as well draw our highest cost card, which should be Guff. We'll take the Guff straight away. Water looks nice here. We'll play this first though.
Don't let them harm the eggs.
Give ourselves some mana.
Good explorer comes prepared.
I guess I could try using that with composting. Okay. Not the best choices for dragons there.
Locked up with somewhere to go.
He needs a 5 cost still. 5 cost is awkward if he doesn't have it, because not many spells which cost 5 mana.
Let's see what side of the bed I walk on.
Okay. So I know he's got a shadow and holy spell in there, and they're not playable, so this brings him down to 19. Oh, this draws a lot. It gives me a lot of control here. I think I'm gonna I forgot about that. I'm gonna overdraw here. Oh, until your hand's full. Oh, that's good. That's fine. Let's see if we can get some Kazakuzan value here.
Fate of the world hangs in the balance.
That rope's burning again.
Alright, we might as well do this. Take a mana crystal. Remember, we've got to get him down to 8. So this is lethal at the moment, but you know, at the end of the day, this is. Oh, wow! That is not good. That is not good for him.
I'm undead, not dead.
Unfortunately, I don't think I have a silence. Ah, I do have something else though. I've got something else, which is very good. Okay, let's get rid of this. And let's do this very carefully. Let's innovate. So this is 15 damage plus the 8, still not enough. I think Dream is one of the first cards. I hope I'm right. Yeah.
My power is infinite.
14.
That rope's burning again.
I haven't calculated it exactly. Oh, look look at that! Oh, ho, ho, ho. There you go. Oh, wow. See, key cards. Ysera, Murazand, Kelthar, Kaligos, Kazakuzan. Definitely Alexstrasza. Serious face damage. Murazand, what are the key ones? Let's have a quick look at the key dragons, which we're kind of relying on. 2 more wins in Diamond 5. So we're just going to type in dragon and see what sort of dragons you can expect to get. So how many dragons are there, first of all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, not that many. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So it's 25 dragons. So now deck, we're very likely to have some of these very, very powerful dragons. So let's have a look at the key dragons. I don't even know how to say this name. Haller Matron Protectorate. Haller. So Haller is amazing because we've got so many cheap spells, and with lots of mana we can do crazy stuff. I've won games just with this card before. Kaligos, also a very powerful card. I wouldn't say game winning, but let's put it up there in the powerful cards we're looking for. Murazand, an incredibly powerful card. That is a win condition in itself. And also Draconid Operative, you can actually use your opponent's win condition against them. I've done this against the Warlock before and cursed the Warlock. Or 5 is Kazakuzan, 6 Alexstrasza, 7 Malagos for the card draw, and 8 Ysera. You just saw that one last the game. So there's 8 cards which are absolutely incredible in terms of their battle cry and the power to single-handedly win the game. That's 8 out of 25 cards. So that means 1 in 3 dragons are going to be absolutely super powerful. Unless there's some dragons which I don't have. We can always double check. It looks like oh, Brasswing. Yeah, Brasswing's nice. So 26 dragons. 26 dragons, okay. Okay. Let's see if we can win the next 2 games. That'd be nice to hit Diamond 5. I really haven't been doing much ranked recently, this month actually. Been completing the weekly quests and that's it, 5 ranked wins. And, you know, last day I thought I'd give it a bit of a mini grind. So yes, there's a lot of, surprisingly for randomness, there's a lot of, there's a lot of consistency in this deck. I think we keep this. Yeah, once we play a Prestor, draw out a key dragon. These are all good actually. Specifically for Demon Hunter. So I want to have something to answer any early minions. I want to have a silence in case he's got ongoing effects. Oh, is he playing Big Demon Hunter? Let's see what he does. I guess it makes sense if you're playing the quest. Yeah, I was thinking if you play the quest, you've got a lot of cards which are going to be discounted, and we know Demon Hunter's got massive card draw. That's clever. I like this. I approve. The problem is, you're probably going to have some slightly more expensive cards than you want there. So it's going to be hard for him to draw through his deck as he wants. So he's got to draw 4 cards next turn. That's a key card he's already thrown away. He's not going to get that value. Right, so we've got to be very careful not to use this until we've got dragons in our deck. We'll keep this for composting option. Remember, we're not going to win with aggro early. So he's got to draw 2 cards here. Does he have it? Glory and... I think it means glory and honor. That's good. That's fantastic. Just going for damage. Oh no, he did. He had it. Okay, never mind. I think we double coin out. I think we double coin out this turn. Might as well send this face. Put that down. Might have healing. Come on, matey, get on with the game. You're gonna use his hero if it takes. And that's 8 damage for 1 mana. 1 mana, 8 damage to face. Worth. See now, this is the problem I predicted with many classes which are trying to play Renathal. This is another choice. I could play the 6 man this turn. Yeah, I think we do this. Yeah. More important than ramp. I'm sacrificing a whole dragon potentially. 2 dragons, maybe, because I could actually draw a card here. Looking very good so far. 3, he needs to draw 2 more cards. Draw 1 more card. Does he have it with 1 mana? He doesn't! Okay, that is a terrible turn for him. He was basically risking it. He's playing desperation now. He's hoping that he draws the right cards, and that is, as far as I know, I haven't played that deck. I just actually opened it up recently. In a pack. Okay. Let's play this. I think we do this. It's very nice. Gives us cards. Well, we may as well put this down. I need to spend 5 mana, okay. Right, now, the most expensive card I've got in the deck is 3 mana, the cheapest is 0 mana. So this can draw me my aquatic form or a 0 dragon. Let's just go for a bit of tempo here. See what he does with it. Very high health total still, which is fantastic. You see that was a very bad turn by him there, because he was basically risking the fact that I might get the card draw which I'm looking for to complete the quest, but he obviously didn't. But it would have been better if he would have just waited. Yeah, this is looking done and dusted, to be honest. I'd be very surprised if I lose this now. I think we do this first.
This must be the way.
Okay. Oh, look, that's nice. That's perfect. we draw the transformed Pelican Diver, which is a 1 mana 4/1, into Twilight Drake, which gets all the health. Incredible. Okay. I think we draw a card then just to maximize the value. Amazing. That is soul crushing. I get another one. I think we take this for the buff in case we can get some lethal. Do we put this down? Four, 8, 12. Let's put it in the middle of one of these. Just keep the pressure on, that's all we try and do here. Okay. But that is 5 mana spent. It's another card spent. So he's got 3 cards left. This is absolutely terrible for him. This should be an easy win now. I remember I'm ramping every single turn. No, actually let's do this first. See if we get Kazakuzan.
This must be the way.
Murazand. That could be incredibly powerful. Definitely taking that. What did he play last turn? I-beam and Curselock, so we definitely don't want to play that this turn. Let's go for our highest cost card, we can play it. We'll draw a card and we'll populate the board again. Again, wide board. He has to use AoE to get rid of this. If he plays a hero power attack buff, a hero attack buff, the Murazand will actually give us that damage back. So we've got exact lethal showing at the moment. So we've got our 15 damage here, plus 8 damage. I don't think there's any death rattle dragons, are there? Well, I think we're one off lethal, or we've got, I think we've got lethal here. Yeah, we've got lethal because these dragons get their original health back, the original attack. So should these see the 15 going up a few points? 19, okay. And now we take all this face. And we finish off with this. Nice. Fantastic, look at that. So one more win now, we're in Diamond 5. Very quickly, I should say as well. How long has it taken us to get here? To get here, it's taken us... I'm just checking on the deck tracker. Lady Prestor Druid. When do we start this run? When do we start this run? How many... Going very slowly for some reason. Here it is. So let's just bring up the window here. It's deck tracker. Okay. Right. So as you can see, today we've just been playing for 2 hours. Okay, we played this yesterday, 3 games. Our first game was actually a loss against Demon Hunter, ironically. And then we went on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 win streak. And that's what you saw today, I think. And then we had a loss that booked us to 7-2. And now we're up to, is that right? We're up to 10-2 now? Yeah, 10-2. So it should take us 2 hours to climb from Diamond 10 to almost Diamond 5. Okay, let's close this and get on with the last game. Hopefully the last game. I'm getting ahead of myself there a bit, but that's the idea. Something which is lagging, I'm going to have to sort this out. Okay, here we go.
Malfurion versus Nemzi.
Let's have some fun.
Okay, let's have some fun. Okay, Warlock, Guff, and Prestor. Wow, okay. Aquatic form is good. This is also good, I guess. Yeah, okay. Wow, we get 2 win conditions in the mulligan. Looking good. Someone watching over us here. Okay, so interesting quest. Build up some armor, I guess. So we want to save our coin for Garth. So turn 4 we play Garth, and turn 5 we play Prestor. Don't want to give him a target, so we'll wait on the minions for the time being. This can rush in if we need to. Okay. Oh, we can do it now. What does that leave us for next turn? So we play. So Guff's going to give us 4 mana. We're going to have 5 mana next turn. So I don't think we're actually benefiting from using up the other current.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Okay. So we can actually ramp up as well this turn. So we coin, mana crystal, play peasant. Hopefully peasant will survive. Trade all that into the peasant. Next turn we can mana crystal Prestor. Ah, unfortunate. Yeah. Actually that might work for our benefit. That actually might be good. Oh, they're perfect. We didn't draw a minion, which is exactly what we're looking for. And now we've got 2 minions which can help us with the composting. Okay, let's get on with it. Let's get that Kazakuzan. Ooh, he's using it already. Do we have a way of killing off the 1/3? That is annoying. Let's dredge, see if we can get some base damage. Oh, close. Don't quite do it. Oh, wait a minute, this is dredge. This is not, you don't get 2 copies of it. Now, let's see if we can get something else which does the job for us.
Good explorer comes prepared.
Oh, that would be good. Guess we go with this.
That rope's burning again.
Okay, so draw 3 cards of this. We draw a lot of cards from this as well. That is really unfortunate that we got no way of killing Tamsin. I was really looking for brass wing plus something else.
Pick me! Pick me!
Well, that's interesting. Interesting. So we're gonna go for the highest cost. Hopefully we get aquatic form.
Strictly.
Okay, it's not so bad. Unfortunately we didn't get the one we were aiming for.
That rope's burning again.
Oh, we've got a lot of mana here. Oh, 1 minute. Come on, give me composting, give me composting. Oh. So we took a lot of damage there. So that's all the spells in our deck now. I just realised at the end that I could have just played my whole hand without having to worry about anything. I was silly. I completely missed that. Didn't get the Tamsin either. Wow. This should be deadly, having Tamsin for 3 turns in a row, but... Got 8 mana as well. It could be it's more of a self-damage hybrid, so maybe they don't have the Tamsin payoff cards. Is this going to be Twisting Nether? Oh, lovely, look at that. I don't get the bits of curse. I think you messed that up somehow. Stretch for this. Okay. Healing's very good for me.
Looks like I'm here just in time. Looks like I'm here just in time. Let's see what side of the bed I woke up on.
1, 2, 3, 4. This draws me 4 cards. Puts me at 9. So I may as well use this up. May as well ramp as well. Let's go for the lowest cost card. So it's going to be the... Okay. Okay, this is fine.
Rope's burning again. The fate of the world hangs in the balance. My power is infinite.
Okay. We are hoping to get one of our big payoff cards here. It's not going to be so easy to complete this quest now. We're still only into part 1. I'm not sure what this deck's trying to do exactly. I could have put the brood mother out. Yeah, but you see, it wouldn't have made a difference. Okay. Come on, give me that Kazakuzan. 7? Okay. Let's see if we can get a Kazakuzan first.
This must be the way. This must be the way.
Put this down first. Okay. Put this one down.
That rope's burning again.
Draws me 7. Draw 7. Buff everything up. Get another one of them as well. So he's gonna have to deal with this board here. If he does, unfortunately I forgot about this. Okay, that's 5 mana. That is a lot. This is looking very good if you can't deal with this. See, the problem. Can Warlock should be able to manage with a Renathal deck if he keeps his hero power, so he can keep drawing every turn, and having the quest also makes a lot of sense. You'll be having that self damage the whole time. However, oh wow, this is looking disastrous for him here. Okay, got a mulligan. That gives us more value. And let's buff everything up. Let's get ourselves another mana crystal. The question is, do we kill this off? We've got 12, 24. Yeah. Going to get extra mans, yeah. Oh, a big heal gone there. Okay, this is looking very good. A Siphon Soul, that's expensive. It's 5 mana. Drain Soul. Okay, this is desperation, it looks like here. It's looking extremely good here. Just want that Kazakuzan finish. I don't think Murazan's going to be useful here. Kaligos, okay. We'll try Kaligos. See if we get another board buff. Oh! Give your minions 1 attack. That gives me 25. I'm 1 off. This gives me 24. Right. Is there any way I can get some face damage? If I get Alexstrasza, I guess we take this. I think we use this because we're going to overdraw again. We don't want to lose my Kazakuzan. Going to draw 5, yeah. So 1 off. If anything survives here, it's lethal. He needs to heal somehow. Has he used Lazul? Commander Althok. What does that do? The opponent's cast health instead of mana. Well, you see that doesn't make much of a difference, even though I messed up my Malagos turn. Malagos the Spell Weaver. Okay. So we've got him in a very good position here. And has he played Tamsin? He's played his Tamsin, that's it. I can't see any way he can do a miracle turn here without Tamsin. I think he might have given up.
I don't think I like you.
Very appropriate, since he's stalling out. Okay, very nice.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Like playing Warlock with Renathal in it. He's got two win conditions which contradict each other. Fatiguing the other person and trying to do self-damage. He's not going to be able to complete the quest because he's got too many curse cards. There you go, we got the face damage finally anyway. Alright, very nice. So we're finishing off at 11 and 2, 85% win rate. Fantastic. So we'll have a very quick look at the deck since it's self-explanatory. Wow, it only took us 2 hours to get from Diamond 5 to Diamond 10 to Diamond 5. Okay, very nice. Don't know what's going on here. Yeah, okay, so let's try bringing up. Yeah, the game. I don't know, it's because of the recording. Oh, yes, the recording is starting to lag a bit. Oh, so maybe. 1 minute, let's see if we could do something about it. Okay, I hope the end of the video was recording okay there. But let's have a look quickly at the Hearthstone deck tracker. Okay, so. As you see here, 85% win rate, 11 wins, 2 losses. So we just went on a 5-game win streak, and before that it was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-game win streak with only 2 losses. This is a really powerful deck. It's extremely strong. Huh. Yeah, I would actually recommend this if anyone wants to climb, actually. It seems like a very random deck. You've got to get lucky with the dragons, but as we showed, there's about 8 game-changing dragons which you can get out of a pool of 26. It's about like 1 in 3 and a bit. And of course you've got a lot of card draws, so you draw 6 minions. After playing Lady Prestor, you're very likely to get 2 very powerful cards. So let's just quickly look at the deck and understand what's going on. Then we'll sign off. It's been quite a long video. Anyone who lasted this long, please mention it in the comments. Be nice to know that some people watch the whole thing. Right, okay, so we've got Aquatic Form. Dredge gets us minions. We can use it to look for Prestor. Well, let's go through the key cards first. Got Wild Heart Guff, obviously that gives us lots of mana and card draw on demand. Lady Prestor is the win condition of the whole deck. There isn't another win condition of this deck. The minions which we've got in the deck just don't do the job. You have to have Lady Prestor. So Lady Prestor is very important for the deck. Transform minions in your deck into random dragons. They keep the original stats and costs, so you can end up with a 0 cost 1/1, you know, Alexstrasza Lightbinder. So 0 cost 8 damage to the face. Ridiculous stuff like that. So these are 2 key cards. How do we get them? So Murloc Guidance are 2 ways, really as a last resort. So it's 4 cards which we can get to Lady Prestor and Guff. But let's not count that. Let's count the ones which are guaranteed to get Guff and Prestor. Jerry Carpenter is guaranteed because that will draw out only choose 1 card in the deck, which is Capture Cold Tooth Mind. So we could get the Jerry Carpenter, or we could just draw straight the Capture Cold Tooth Mine, which is preferable. Then we don't clog up our hand with draw your lowest card as well. We've also got Finley, something to think about. If you've got a really bad opening hand, let's say you're going second, and the other 3 cards you've got are terrible, but you've got Finley, maybe consider keeping that, because after 2-3 turns, you can actually play Finley and draw 7 or 8 cards effectively. So in that case, don't use up your coin, because your coin also draws a card. So anyway, so we've got 6 ways of getting to our win condition directly. They've got, besides that, you've got cards like Peasant, Finley, that's 3 cards. Moonlit Guidance, that's another 2, that's 5 cards. And Composting, 7 cards. And Aquatic Form, that's 9 cards. So 9 cards which draw cards as well. And you're definitely going to get minions. If you didn't get the key cards, you'll be getting very cheap minions, which you could definitely use with the Composting. So it's 9 plus 6. You've got 15 cards, which can help you draw your win condition. 15 cards out of 40. That's more than 1 in 3 chance. You start off with 3 cards in your mulligan. Let's say you did a bad mulligan, you've still got a very, very high chance of drawing card draw or something which directly gets you Prestor or Guff, if not the cards themselves. So that just shows the consistency. That's why the deck is very consistent, which is surprising, because a 1 card win condition, which has to be played on turn 6, doesn't sound very consistent if you've got a deck of 40 cards, but the way it's been set up, it's really actually quite consistent. I don't think we've had a game with we haven't drawn Prestor actually. So anyway, what do you do for the earlier turns? We've got useful minions. Well, Murloc Tiny Things just basically there for cheap 0 cost dragon later. Bubbler, also very cheap. It's actually quite useful early on. Got Dozing Keeper. That's a 1 mana 4/4. So that means it's a 1 mana 4/4 dragon. Then you've got Druid of the Reef, which you can use against aggro. Iron Deep Trog. It can slow down the deck until you play down your Prestor. Mistress of Mixtures. Ready, gives you a bit of survivability. Peasant card draw. Here, this could be a 1 mana 4/1 dragon later on. And also it's very good anti-aggro. This gives you some nice card draw. Now if you pair this later on with Malygos, Malygos draws all the spells in your deck, which includes these acorns, which means it'll draw the acorns, populate the board, and it'll draw possibly minions. So it's actually a good way of drawing minions if you've got the Malygos, because it will draw the acorn, and the acorn is a spell, which means it draw a card. So it won't necessarily draw another spell until the next card's been drawn, and if it's a minion, then you get the bonus of having an extra minion in your hand. Cold Tooth Mine, we explained that. Composting, yeah, you got to play intelligently around just throwing random stuff on the board early on, because it could be you want to save like your 0 costs and 1 costs, hold them in your hand, and then put them all on the board in 1 turn, then play the composting in order to draw a whole load of cards, in order that you can get your win condition, or dragons alternatively. Then you've got your Far Watch Post, which is a 2/3 dragon again potentially, or it's just something to slow down your opponent. So these are all nice little annoying cards which help you. Jerry Carpenter, there's only one purpose, and that's to draw the Cold Tooth Mine. Capture Cold Tooth Mine. Moonlit Guys, got to be careful with this one. You don't just want to throw it away. But if you're against a reasonably fast deck and you haven't got anything useful yet, you might have to use this just to draw your Cold Tooth Mine, Prestor, Guff, or Jerry Rig. This is just a nice card. It makes your next card cheaper. Think about playing this on turn 4 with the Capture Cold Tooth Mine, which is going to draw your highest cost card, because that means you play this first, then you play the draw your highest cost card. Lady Prestor's drawn straight away, and it only costs 5. So that's something you can do 2 for turn 4. Renathal, it just is what it is. That's what the whole deck's based on. you've got so many dragons, because you've got an extra 10 dragons potentially in a regular Prestor deck. This is a really nice card. A secret interaction, which I'm sure a few people know about, is that you can silence your 0/0 mana 1/1 Murloc Tiny Fin, which happens to be a Deathwing. Once you silence it, it becomes a 12/12, and it can attack on the turn if it was played on the board previously. So let's say you've got about 4 or 5 dragons, which are like 1/1s or 1/2s or something like that. And then you said, but the actual dragons themselves are things like Nozdormu or Deathwing or Alexstrasza, which have got big stats. Normally, you silence them, they suddenly gain those stats, and boom, they can go face on the turn, as long as they were on the board, able to attack face at the beginning of the turn. Obviously, you can't play this minion and then silence it and then expect it to attack. So you'll have to have charge to do that. But besides that, that's a nice little trick. And obviously, you want to hold this against things like Murlocs and other board buff things, like Paladin. It can give you a bit of breathing room. And then, of course, Warlock, Guff, and Lady Prestor, which are self-explanatory. Warlock Guff should add something onto this deck in particular. You don't always want to ramp. In fact, the first few turns, you'll generally find that you're actually going to be drawing cards with Guff instead of gaining mana, because the dragons are just very cheap, and you want to get on the board as fast as you can, play the dragons, hopefully hit a Kazakuzan, which is a massive win condition, or one of the other dragons which we spoke about earlier on in the video. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that. That's I'm calling this Big Prestor Druid. I'm not sure what the official name is, but this is Nohandsgamer Lady Prestor Druid, I guess that's what you'd call it. I might actually link it in the description, the video where he explains about it even more. Alright, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next video. We are yet again Diamond 5, even though we weren't trying this month. Very nice. There you go. No. There you go. Up to Diamond 5. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.